Good morning. We're starting out the day with a sad piece of news. It is finally time for the Fendt to leave us, unfortunately. We've had such a great run with it. I'd like to say one final thank you to Butler Ag for making this demo possible. We had so much fun with it. Even just having it in the shop and looking at it, we love that. But to bring you back from that sad piece of news, I got my nails redone. So they're yellow now instead of blue. What do we think? If you are ever looking for a good farm workout, pulling open a door. Ugh. All about core strength. So most of you guys are probably familiar with this building. We call this the new shop. This is where most of our farm projects happen. But over here, we call this the old shop here. Right now, this building is used primarily for storage. We really don't work on any projects in here. So right now we have our newest seed tender pulled in here. And you'll be seeing a lot more of this as planting season goes on. But I just wanted to show you a few planting terms I'm using a lot. This big black box here, we call this a pro box. That is filled with treated seed. On this seed tender, you put 4 pro boxes on it, and then this auger flips up, start a little motor, and it can convey all the seed into your planter. And then here, we're in the old shop today because we're going to rearrange a lot of this stuff and pull out these big yellow tanks back here. These big yellow tanks are going to hold our starter in our 1030, our 32% and our 1034-0. And we're going to be putting those on simultaneously as we plant. So we're gonna put those on the tractor today. Then I think we're gonna go pick up some more seed. And I like to give you guys an idea of what we do at the beginning of the videos, but honestly, as a farmer, the day changes minute by minute. So I think that's what we're doing today, but don't quote me on that. You may be wondering, Laura, why aren't you planting yet? Why aren't you in the field yet? Shouldn't you have been planting like a week ago? I've seen so many other YouTubers planting. I've seen people on Instagram and Twitter planting. Let me show you why. Those are icicles hanging off of the black Suburban because last night, overnight, it was about 22 degrees and it snowed all day yesterday. So that's why we aren't in the field yet. So usually you would lift this pro box up and then you would hold it over a big, it looks like a grain cart, but it's a seed tender. It's a little bit smaller than a grain cart. But with this, you don't have to do any climbing or anything like that. You just fork the pro box and then you set it right on top here. And then you can open and close things easily. And I mean, honestly, if you wanted, you could have 4 different types of seeds on there at once. We got everything out of the old shop. We got these 2 tanks out here that'll go on either side of the tractor. Then we also moved all the seed that we have out at the farm now. And then after lunch, we put the tanks on. Grandpa and I are going to go pick up the rest of our seed. Took a quick trip, Grandpa and I did, get our seed. Whew. Sometimes I think if people knew how old I was, they wouldn't let me sign for stuff like this. We made it back safely to the farm with all the seed here. And I say, I wonder why people let me sign for stuff like this, because we just kind of figure each one of these bags is worth $3,000. And that big warehouse that we picked all the seed up from, which, side note, I'd really like to go in and get a tour of that so that I can show you guys the inner workings of all that goes on in there. This was like a fraction of the inventory that they had in there. So walking in and I'm signing all these papers saying, yeah, I'll take this. Whew, it's kind of scary, but really exciting, and feels really good knowing that people trust me and value me and see me as a real farmer. So I don't know, it's kind of exciting. So the next job we're doing is putting these yellow tanks on. First thing we've got to do Just put these little extenders on the back duals here. Okay, the next step, we already have this bracket fastened on there permanently, but we had to add and attach this little extender arm. Now, if you can start to see where the tanks will be resting. I would like to add that Papa Kurt gets to be involved in this operation because he's running the forklift, and that makes me really, really happy. All right, we have one side on. I don't know if you can see this. It's sunshiny. It is snowing right now. That's a first for me. Putting on tanks while it's snowing? Ah. So we got both tanks put on, and now we, as in Grandpa Kurt, added these special little extenders to our tanks so that we have a built-in ladder for easy access up to the top of the tank, which is super nice. We did get this tractor washed off, so now there's no gross hydraulic fluid back there, and we can get this hooked up to the planter. Now we just have to hook on this extra extender onto this side, and then I'm going to clean out the cab and make sure we have everything ready so that as soon as the weather warms up, I know it looks nice, but it's cold outside. We can be ready to go. All right, I need to take some bets. How many times is Laura going to hit her head on this bar before the end of planting season? See, the thing is, it's just like right at head level for me to get into the cab. Dangerous. I did get the cab nicely cleaned out, got all the trash out, washed the windows, wiped everything down. We're just missing a few monitors on that bar. Then the inside will be ready to go. Oh, it's bright outside. Okay, well, I go to the P.O. box and see what kind of things you guys sent me. I want to see what Grant did today. So, here you go.
Good morning, everybody. I am moving this truck, the old Ford, and the battery's dead yet again. So I can get the planter out, which is back there. We've had the planter hooked up already, but we need to hook it back up to start planting later this week. Anyway, I gotta move this junk trailer and that Ford out of here. And I'm thinking here, I have this pickup and this one, the black truck, red truck, and the silver truck out there. And I'm thinking, man, I've got way too many pickups. I'm just one guy, and I think I'm gonna sell a pickup. And I know you guys love the red Ford, but I think it's gonna get sold. The Power Stroke, I love that truck. It's got 240,000 miles on it. It's a really nice truck, pulls really well, drives like new. And then I have black truck, and it has 150,000 miles on it, but the heater and air conditioning work, and I have a radio. And it's just it's a way nicer pickup than the red one, I'm just gonna be honest with you. And the red truck doesn't have a heater or air conditioner or any creature comforts of any sort. Not to be soft or anything, but when I'm irrigating, I would like to be have air conditioning and a radio. This one, the headlights barely work, so I know you guys are probably gonna be mad at me, but I think I'm gonna sell it, so let me know if I'm doing something wrong. But I don't know, I don't really know what it's worth. Maybe, pickups have gone up lately, maybe $2,000, but that's $2,000 I wouldn't have to borrow to farm. So, man, I don't know. Every time I want to use it, something's wrong with it, so I think it's gonna get sold. I'm gonna try to start it now. It's kind of a two-handed operation. You gotta pull up on this guy and then turn the key. Well, it wants to. Finally got her going. She's a little bit rough when she starts, but she clears up. My tire's got a screw in it. I'm gonna fix it You're always just working on trailers every single time you go to use it. That was a long one. Got our tire plug kit here. Not pretty at first, but hopefully it holds in. Oh, got her put back on, and she's ready to use for next time. Put all my stuff away. Just like we say, it's snowing out. It's April 20th. It's snowing. Grass is green.
If you guys enjoy seeing Grant's day, I'll keep telling him to film segments. And look at this, all sorts of fun things. I love you guys. Thank you so much for being my internet family. These are going to be getting more and more like vlogs and less focused around a specific activity. I really hope you guys like that because you don't have any option. See you guys later. Bye. Oh yeah, also I feel like I'm supposed to say, if you like the videos, like, subscribe, comment, all that kind of stuff. And if you want to see my website, go to lowerfarms.com. Okay, bye.